Welcome back to Indie Game Drop, December 2025, where new worlds are created every month. Now, the way I pick these games is about as organized as a jam session code sprint. No rules, just whatever looks cool and chaotic. December is usually when the big studios dump their expansions like leftover fruitcake. But this year, the indies are taking over the holiday table. We've got survival gardens, tea shop chaos, roguelikes in space, and horror trips that make you question whether sleep is even safe anymore. So, grab your blanket, maybe a mug of something warm, because we're about to unwrap 11 indie releases in some kind of order, like the nerdiest advent calendar you've ever seen. We start the month with Wild Growth, a survival crafting game where plants fight back. The devs built reactive foliage using custom shaders, so your garden isn't just decoration, it's a defense system. Think of it as Stardew Valley with bite. December 1st also brings Boba Tea Shop Simulator, a quirky management sim that probably is made in Godot, but I have no facts about that. It seems that the lead developer actually worked in a tea shop, and the recipe system is based on real customer orders, which explains why the tapioca physics are oddly accurate. On the 2nd comes Sleep Awake, a dystopian psychological horror. In the last known city on Earth, people are disappearing in their sleep. Those who remain exist in a crisis of reckless experiments to keep awake. Playing as Katja or Kaja, you must survive the devotees of various depraved death cults and try to stay awake. Solve the puzzles of this mysterious world to shatter the horrors of the past. From Blue Mouse Games and led by Corey Davis and Robin Fink, Sleep Awake blurs the boundaries between reality and imagination. On the 2nd again, Rising Heat drops, a gladiator-style space spectacle bankrolled by the extraterrestrial elite. Take flight with a diverse cast of pilots, ships and weapons. Choose upgrades, discover synergies and construct a build powerful enough to give yourself a fighting chance. And again, December 2nd gives us the Simogo Legacy Collection, a bundle of cult classics rebuilt with modern Unity pipelines. Apparently, the team had to reverse engineer their own old code, which is basically like arguing with your past self. This is incredible, the 4th game in a row launching on December 2nd. Put your forensic skills to work in She's Leaving, a terrifying first-person survival horror thriller where the line between hunter and hunted is razor thin. Investigate, survive, and escape before the darkness consumes you. On December 4th, we got Cloudheim, a 1-4 player action adventure that blends crafting with chaotic physics-based combat. Awaken forgotten deities, drive back corruption, and upgrade your shop in the sky to bring harmony to a broken realm. The game is coming in early access. Routine finally launches after its long delay. It's a first-person sci-fi horror set on an abandoned lunar base designed around the 80s vision of the future. Explore and investigate your surroundings as you survive against unknown threats. Curious exploration turns into a need for survival when a lunar base goes completely quiet. Searching for answers puts you face to face with an enemy who is certain the main threat is you. Discoveries lead to deeper unknowns, and the only way to go is forward. December 8th delivers Skate Story, where you can ollie, kickflip, and grind your way through the ash and smoke of the underworld as you take on a seemingly impossible quest. skate fast to destroy demons, and save other tortured souls on your journey from fragile beginner to a hardened skater. On the 11th, Ashes of Creation's indie-scale expansion arrives, built by a small partner team experimenting with modular quest system. In this open-world sandbox, players will build cities, forge empires, and lay siege to foes. Uncover the ancients as you fight to reclaim the fallen world of Vera. Now, this is actually not a game, but I wanted to show you this because it is amazing. This is a simulation and rendering software that uses smooth particle hydrodynamics to simulate collisions of celestial bodies, the crash on disks around black holes, or formation of galaxies in the early universe. And that's December 2025. 11 indie releases that range from tapioca physics to sky city builders, roguelikes bankrolled by aliens, and vaporwave skateboarding through the underworld. What I love is how these games aren't just products, they're experiments, personal stories, and subborn passion projects that refuse to stay in the maybe someday folder. If you're a gamer, your backlog just became a black hole. If you're a dev, maybe you picked up a trick or two, or at least some inspiration for your next jam. Indie Game Drop is where new worlds are created every month. Thanks for watching!